I mean, it's just so ignorant. You know what I'm saying? To say slavery is for years, just like, how long has oppression been now? You feel what I'm saying? I mean, like,
I mean, his point is
like it's
I'm gonna touch on his point because I watch a lot of slavery movies. That's my thing. And he said he didn't understand how you have all these black people, why they didn't take a stand. Why wasn't there no Martin Luther Kings during that time? Why wasn't there no Malcolm X's? Why didn't somebody take a stand and fight back instead of allowing themselves to be captured from their own land? This was his point. I'm not saying it's mine. Before y'all start attacking me, don't be offended. I'm just telling y'all what Kanye said.
Yeah, but he said it because he's ignorant and he has no knowledge.
That was a mental. What he's failing to realize is the difference is now the black person is way more of a progressive man right now. There was a mental oppression. We were taken from our homeland, captured, put in chains, and brought in a boat under slave pretenses and sold to the highest bidder and put into the slavery capacity. That was not a choice. So therefore, it was a mental oppression. Therefore, we couldn't take a stand because we were too mentally oppressed to take a stand. And at one point, we pull forward. At some point.
Well.
Exactly. Nah, but I mean, no,
like shit, boy.
But it's real. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they can take all of us in here right now, leave this room or whatever, and one person gonna be like, nah, I ain't going with them. She gonna get her back beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, hell nah, I ain't going to get it. I'm going to get shot.
I couldn't have been born doing
that. Yeah, because I mean, they didn't.
Somebody going to be like, hold up, man. Somebody got to live for something.
Right. They didn't have no weapons. They didn't have nothing to fight back.
I couldn't have been born during the 50s, the 60s, the 70s when they were doing when we had to be Black Panther revolutionaries. If my last life I was a Black Panther. I could not have been beat and told that I had no rights to do. And then I was a flapper before that. I wore pants. I worked jobs. I made the same money men did. You're not going to tell me I am not equal to any white man, anybody in this world. I am equal to every man because I work as hard as any man.
It's getting real deep in here, ain't it?
Hold up, wait a minute, Diamond.
Hey, look, let's not get into it. Let's not get into. We brought Pierre on here to talk about what it is that he does, and I'm super excited about it because the way that I met him was crazy. He came to the open mic and was just like, I do spoken word. Can I go up? And it was crazy because we had no spoken word people. So I was super excited about it because it was a chance for us to have something different. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was for it. I was there for it. And you went up there and you was kind of beating yourself up because you missed your words a little bit.
Like I do all the time.
But it was still good. It was great. Like you had us going, like, you got your little snaps. I had to learn that later. But
you can do whatever.
You know, it was lit. It was really good. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I love that you came up to me and took your shot. You know what I'm saying? And you're so well at it. So I really want to know, how long have you been into this life? How long have you been doing spoken word?
So I've been writing, since middle school, but I've been on stage for about 8 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. It actually just started with, trying to do an open mic, and then not being shown. I was like, disrespected on the stage, job, like.
Yes. At an open mic performance?
At an open mic. So
now, what was the reason for that, if you don't mind me asking? I
was new. I was brand new, just trying to show. My hair was long. I had dreads, like they came down here, and I was shaking them in the mic and stuff. But nah, it was just like a whole bad. It was. I wasn't comfortable up there. I tried to get comfortable. I did my piece. The host, job, like, she heckled me, job, like, and then, after that. Me and my man, we got in the car. He was like, "Young, we gonna make a spot where you can get up there, do your thing." You know what I'm saying? From the novice writer to you know what I'm saying, your scholars, to your preachers, to, you know what I'm saying, professors. Everybody can come up there and get shown love inside of our space.
Well, I feel like that should be that way anyway. I feel like if you got something to say, unless you some straight garbage, you should be able to say what it is you need to say. I mean, everybody got a dream. I'm like Terrence Howard off Hustle and Flow. Everybody got a dream. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, that's how I feel about it. I mean, unless you are terrible, the fuck terrible. I want you, the fuck.
But it's not even a level of being, you know, being like bad. Like, what's the worst? You feel
They
what I'm
didn't
saying?
give you a chance.
If you get up there and you breathing, you know what I'm saying, do that. You can get up there and vent.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It
Right.
don't have to be no rhyming words. It don't have to be a piece. Get up there and speak your mind. You feel what I'm saying?
Spoken word.
Yeah.
You heard it. You heard it here
It's
first.
going to touch somebody.
Hey, it touched me at the last one. You should have been there, Ann, because you forced some speaking.
I got some spoken word. I was just about to ask you, Just Signs, are you gonna give them the opportunity to spit something for us?
I would love to do that. I had a video I wanted to show. So are we gonna do a live? Are we gonna do the video, or do you want to do a live spoken word right now for the folks?
I mean, I do it live.
All right, let's go.
Hey, that's funny as hell. Y'all just put me on the spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, look,
Always be ready, say the Lord.
Hey, don't be offended. It's Just Signs.
All right, we can go on to the point that we was just talking about.
So you just about to just go in on that? All right, we here for it.
I seen a black body hung high from a tree by a noose. His body in total disfiguration of any beautifying characteristics. He was even stripped of the sublime overlay of peace at death that naturally rests upon your face. The slang seemed inhumane, but didn't recognize him as a human being, so these ill feelings can only temporarily resonate. And now we have no child shall be left behind as we graduate our kids to the grave and penitentiary. This is not a sacrifice. They are hell-bent. And this is their design to wreak havoc amongst our society, lining their pockets with green and greed. Now public school funding is controlled by IEP. In order to educate, they have to dumb us down just shy of crazy. It has already been justified, us bleeding on gentrified streets. We are game, the same hanging for everyone to see. They have systematically washed away any shame or any pity. There's not a lack in common sense. But there's a reason why the police can kill us and remain innocent. Yeah, we march and protest because it's a nuisance, but it's not even a new sense. It's a noose sense, choking the life out of equality. That's not just in education, but in sickness. Death is due to the minority. How the fuck I figured they used us as lab rats in Tuskegee. Our communities being quarantined and diminished due to HIV. You see, I had a conversation with a white dude in Virginia, right? And I asked him, I said, do you fear HIV and AIDS? He said, no, I don't deal with anybody in DC. See, that was the drop. Not even being connected by public bus, subway, trains. This isn't 3 adjacent islands. This is the DMV, but they will never fear what plagues you and me. See, but my theory is there's a white bitch addicted to black dick, hired to fuck every nigga she come in contact with in America. You got some dirty ass pussy. And black men are hung. And then hung like beasts. We are game, the same hanging for everyone to see. Our communities are like beautiful apple orchards, and they pluck us off for our fruit, well short of a full harvest. But we aren't just the fruit, we are the whole damn tree, and as soon as we get our hands on our roots, who can imagine how fruitful we can possibly be? But we are game, Kanye. The same today, just as it used to be. It's a nuisance, but it's not even a nuisance. It's a noose sense, choking the life out of equality.
Yes. Is that over? Wow. Now, but look, he got another one. I love that he did that live. But I really want to show this video because there's a line that you say in this video that I had a question about, because I do that. I listen to my artists and stuff, and I have questions on what they say.
You know, I just be writing. I don't even know what I be talking about.
I really want to show this video. Can we go to this video, please? What is it called? It's on a separate email I sent you. I just really want to just show this. Before we show this, because we're going to come back with buns, I want you to, you can't even do that. Because I want to ask you a question.
What's that?
I got to just play the video. It's a question
I want to know. I want to know, can I be the sound effect lady for the rest of the show? Shit.
I'm sorry. It's all your stuff. I apologize.
Last week I bought 2. She told me, no, you do it.
Yeah, because you better at it than me. I just took it for a brief second.
Look.
That's not my thing.
Darling Nikki, she been over there clapping and beating drums. Everything.
Something good, you know.
Nah, I feel that. You looking like Sister Soldier over there with your earrings. I love that shit. You looking like a Wakanda forever. You got gold running through your hair. Hey, sister. Hey, my sister. I love it, eh?
You didn't give me access to the phone.
Uh-oh.
Cause you sent me.
Damn.
So, well, dang.
With your permission.
I'm interested in what.
Okay,
it is.
so yeah, okay, so this is what you said in the gym. All right. You was like, if size does matter, I could bury my dick in the ground and have a lifetime
I did that piece.
of trees. You sent me that piece, and I want to know what you meant. I mean, I know what you meant. What's going on over there?
Gosh.
So, a Scorpio over there.
So now, so actually, in that piece, see, people miss the message in that piece.
You should have heard it though.
It's
I would love for you to hear it.
What happens is actually
It's like what that mouth do, Amber. It's not really what it is.
Nah, check it. The pieces the pieces about our relationships and how we go about our relationships and live. We speak on God and we speak on things in religion and things like that in relationships, but we don't act out those things that we speak about as far as love and how to acquire love or whatever. And then we get into relationships or situationships and we have babies. Ooh. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then our babies are actually reflections of our relationships. So, we just passed it, but then we call the babies demon seeds or bad or, or things like that.
But they're just a product of their environment.
Exactly. So you're talking about them, but we're not talking about how we got into this relationship to have this baby and our spawns.
Right.
So at the end of the piece, it goes, what
You want me to repeat it?
Nah,
I got it written down right here. It was real.
It goes, because if size does matter, I could bury my dick in the ground and harvest you a lifetime of trees. And one night with you, and you produce enough wetness to drown all of humanity even quicker than the 7 seas. But it takes just one small seed, a raindrop, and the light of God, and we have oxygen to breathe. Imagine our harvest if we used his guiding light whenever we planted our seeds. You feel what I'm saying? So so
hold on, do they call you the planter? Do they call you Mr. Pumpkin Seed? Peter Pumpkin Seed. He out here planting seeds and dripping drops of water
and harvesting
the creams from the seeds from the wombs of the trees.
Dilly.
How you doing?
Well, they do.
How you doing?
I want you to tell people how to find you. I want you to talk about any upcoming projects you got coming up, Pierre.
So check it. So right now we are actually going to be back in Rochester, New York this weekend.
Oh, that's big.
Yes,
okay.
We are Rochester, New York. We was up there for 2 years, every third Saturday, hitting that 6.5 hour drive. I know I did it. Yeah, getting it. And back again. Yeah. So we this Saturday, Thursday. We was our first time was last month. They asked us back, invited us back out. So now May 26th, hold up, what's that date on that? On Thursday date, we're gonna be in Hawaii again for the second time.
Hawaii. Like Moana,
like
Hawaii.
Waikiki.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long ass
back
flight.
Out there, Spirits
It is.
Hawaii.
You got transfer.
Yeah.
That's a long ass flight.
And then,
Let me tell you something. If
I
I
hated
go to Hawaii,
flying to Hawaii.
I gotta lay over.
It was too long.
That shit is too long.
It is.
Okay, well I'm excited about that.
Then after that, we back up in Manassas, Virginia.
Oh, there we go. Something local.
Something we can get to.
Local.
All right. We gonna be up there with Baltimore's own Shelly Sis, so she gonna be coming and featuring for us.
Oh, is that somebody I need to know?
Oh yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, most definitely.
We want to check
So-
that. We might have to check that Manassas, Virginia.
Y'all
Manassas.
gonna have to. Y'all
We
gonna
might
have
have to
to.
check that out. Where
Yeah.
can we find you? Because you're really not big on social media. You're in and out.
I'm actually big on social media, as big as I'm going to get.
Neo
If somebody
No,
else
I'm
don't.
not talking about big like your person. I'm talking about you checking your shit.
Exactly.
It take you
I'm
like
about
3 days.
As big as I'm going to get. I'm
Neo
gonna have to
Solist.
put somebody else hands on that because it's just hard to.
It is.
It's hard
I
to keep
struggle
up
with it myself.
But
it's hard,
I can be found at Mr. 12 MISTAMR 12 at Yahoo. I mean damn.
At Yahoo?
At Instagram. I'm tripping. Who got it?
Do people still Yahoo?
Right.
She still, hey look, you done got him nervous about them trees. He can't even come back
That was
from
like
that.
the first. That's how I started. But
Black
that's what-
Planet.
Oh Lord, he started on Black Planet. You know it's called Black People Meet now.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
But
oh,
that's Instagram. You can find me also Pierre Hops on Instagram
Facebook.
and Pierre Hops on Facebook. Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming.
Nah, I
in.
appreciate y'all. Y'all dynamite.
I loved it. I
appreciate
loved it.
y'all.
I love meeting you. I hope you'll come out and do another open mic. You know, pop up like you did last time.
Yeah, I'll be everywhere.
he be popping.
Yeah.
That'd be very weird.
Oh, he popping.
No-
I love her with the sound effects. Before we move on out, I do want to introduce a good friend of mine. I also met him at the same open mic. He's from NC, representing NC.
North
Khaki
Kakalaki.
lacky.
All motherfucking right. Okay. I definitely want to play one of his songs that really willed me in because when he performed at the open mic, he had one style, and then this song is another style. He has versatility. And then the last song that we're gonna play to accent is a completely other style.
Oh, he versatile.